Hey guys, this is the third part of the lesson. So let us go into the lesson topics, and this is the topic mankind destroys forest. From the lesson I took these lines. So let me start reading out and you just understand. These are in simple words. Okay. The ancient inheritance of tropical forests is now eroding at the rate of 40 to 50 million acres per year. The growing use of dung for combustion deprives the soil of an important natural fertilizer. The World Bank estimates that a five-fold increase in the rate of forest planting is needed to cope with the expected fuel wood demand in the year 2000. James Smith, the president of the World Resources Institute, revealed the very alarming statistic that we are losing the forests at an acre and a half a second. Article 48A of the Indian Constitution states that it is the duty of the states to make efforts to improve the environment and safeguard the forests and wildlife of the country. Unfortunately, laws are neither respected nor enforced in India. Over the last 4 decades, India's first forests have reached disastrous exhaustion. India is losing its forests at the rate of 3.7 million acres a year. Large areas officially designated as forest land are virtually treeless. The menace of overpopulation. The growth of world population is one of the strongest factors distorting the future of human society. Mankind reached the first billion mark in more than a million years of its existence. That was the world population in the year 1800. By the year 1900, a second billion was added. The 20th century has added another 3.7 billion. Every 4 days, the world population increases by 1 million. Fertility falls as income rises, education spreads, and health improves. Development is the best method to limit the population. However, development may not be possible if population goes on increasing at this rate. The population of India was estimated to be 920 million in 1994. The population of India is more than the entire population of Africa and America together. More children do not mean more workers. It merely means more people without work. The only solution to this is voluntary family planning. Population and poverty are directly proportional to each other. Thus, the control of the population should be our topmost priority. Era of responsibility. Slowly but steadily, people are understanding the concept that the entire world should be treated as an integrated whole rather than a collection of separate parts. For sustainable development of the world, everyone has to play one's role, even the industries. Margaret Thatcher and Lester suggested the earth is not our property. It passes on from one generation to another with the hope that each generation will take care of it so as to pass it on to the next with its resources intact. The chapter includes with the beautiful lines of Mr. Lester R. Brown. We have not inherited this earth from our forefathers, we have borrowed it from our children. Conclusion. To conclude, the chapter tells us that the situation of this planet is in a crucial condition and how we must do our best to save it. So, let us go into the theme. This newspaper article is a sad commentary on the gradual deterioration of Earth's environment. Our planet is no longer a pleasant place to live in. Fisheries, forests, grasslands, and croplands need to be preserved and protected. The article suggests that we should try to limit the rise in population and stop the perpetuation of poverty. The Green Movement, started in 1972, is the only hope for the survival of this planet as well as that of the human race. And the highlights of this lesson will be done in the next video. Stay tuned to my channel. And bye. Let us meet in the next video. Here, just a minute. Change the like button color gray to the blue and subscribe my channel if you are not done it. And bye.